am a single father learning to communicate with. I'm just really excited to be a great father. I have a son. My dad would never speak ill of my mother, ever, ever, ever. And my mother is the nicest, kindest, sweetest woman. Again, you know, all the things that I've learned from about patience, about love, unconditional love. I think I was more scared to tell my mom because my mom has had real belief and real relationships with women in my life that I'm sure she would expect or be, you know, multiple times sort of suggested that they could have done a better job. I was really hard on my parents for giving me sort of a childhood that I had to wrap my mind around. You know, I have unconditional love for the mother of my child because I want him to love his mother, and I have to project that energy.
I think it's a great age to be doing that. You know, I think maybe in 10 years, if I'm still in that mindset, I might have to like come sit back down with you. I think that I've sacrificed so much for it already and dedicated so much of my time that ready to go back and start working on new music. It's, you know, you're capable of making it, and now I wanna, you know, for sure, obviously keep touring, keep making music, but now I see that there's other ways. I think less than the dollar value, it's just more about the idea of growth and business mindset, thing that has maybe nothing to do with music. When you start becoming a headlining touring act and, you know, brands want to get involved with you and you can go do private events and whatnot, that's a main reason for me. And number one, it takes a while to even become that. I don't even know what number. It's like number. I hate numbers, by the way. You know, I like to say I just want to win. At this point in my life, I'm okay with that.
Sometimes you look behind the curtain at a lot of people's relationships and they're just not as like peachy as they seem. So that was just kind of my shot at like anybody who feels like, oh, like you should have settled by now. I love my space, I love my work, and I love my routine. And for me to break that for somebody, it would just have to be like a really special person that fits into that puzzle and that is supportive of the things I'm doing. Have to be somebody that has taste in music. It'd have to be somebody that get along with so much to the point that when we're separate, I'm feeling like I can't function properly without their presence. I have come across it a few times. I've yet to be able to hold on to it for whatever reason. Yeah, I just really, you know, I'm the captain of a ship and I look behind me and I see a lot of people on board and, you know, full steam ahead. That's just kind of how I have to keep rocking for right now. Hopefully I can find somebody that, you know, can just stand beside me at the wheel and help me steer while we keep the journey going as opposed to me having to pull over and stop because that person is getting seasick.
My uncle always told me something early in my life which stuck with me, which is that while you're on the journey, you have to disconnect from the end goal. You know, because if you're just focused on some end goal, then you might get there, but it'll be hard to progress past that because you're so focused on that one destination. The world will let you know. All you have to do is put it out there, and there are people who scour the internet every day looking for the next big thing. Man, you know, there's not a lot of great music to choose from, so when somebody is great, the world will let you know. Trust me. It doesn't take me, it doesn't take this guy. Finding your own moment, you know, and having the music be great, as cliche as that sounds, but it's just like, I don't care. I just want to make good music and I just want you to enjoy it. And as long as we have that relationship for the duration of this career, I'm good. Like, I don't need to like, and maybe that's why people say I'm there. I don't need to tell you who I'm better than or who I'm trying to be better than. I just want to put my music out and then you tell me who's better than. I strongly believe in the fact that if you have a good product, for the first time ever, there's a way to like get the world to hear your product. And if it's good, you will see the results from it.